chasing our dreams. Some of us get lost in chasing the cream. It ain't easy.
Peace, world. Sincere right here. This is my Phantom. Chilling with the Phantom. So, we all know about the world of ball pythons. And I'm not talking about the website. I'm just talking about the world of ball pythons. Everybody loves these pretty animals. Not everybody, but whoever's into these ball pythons, they love these animals. Everybody that are into them, they would like to have the most prettiest one. But they don't take into consideration the fact that what happens when your ball python gets sick? What happens if something goes wrong and you're not prepared for it, and then you lose an animal that you care so much for, So I just want you to be aware of these things. There's so many different ailments that you can get on, through your snake. Not you, but your snake can get. Your snake can get RI, respiratory infections. Your snake can get scale rot. Your snake can get colds, is like so many different things your snake can get. Your snake can go through a great stress. There's so many things that your animal can go through that can cause it to pass away. Or, your snake can get mites. I notice a lot of people have a struggle with mites. Mites is pretty difficult to get rid of, especially if you're not familiar with them. So just keep in mind, having a ball python, it's a substrate. Having a ball python does come at work and a lot of care. You can't just have it and look at it and just say, oh, I got a pretty animal. You really got to care for them. You got to make sure your temperatures are right, because if your temperature's not right, then you're going to give it a respiratory infection. Then it won't be able to shed properly. If a snake don't shed properly, it's going to be stressed out and it could pass away. I'm not trying to scare you. These are facts. They won't eat when they're stressed out. They'll starve themselves to death. So make sure you do a lot of research on the animal that you are interested in, and make sure that you know the ups and the downs. Because a lot of people are focusing on just the ups, the breeding and the babies, the little hatchlings, and how pretty this morph is and how pretty that gene is and this gene. And then they get them, and you don't hear the tail end of the stories. I know a lot of people that have animals that pass away. They don't say nothing to nobody about it, and they go get another one and another one and another one. As soon as they bring an animal home, it passed. So make sure you do the due diligence and study up on these animals before you actually get one home. And make sure you have it in the proper environment. Make sure you actually care for your animal while you have it. Don't just have it as a display. I wish I could be there for each and everybody and help them through their processes when they go through something. I experience pretty much every type of problem, even feeding. Sometimes people feed a rat or a mouse to the animal, and the animal's not hungry, and they leave it in there, and they come back, and the rat done ate their animal. It's tough. You have to know what you're doing. There's a lot of videos on YouTube that will help you out. There's a lot of everything that will help you get through. You just have to make sure that you stay on top of your game. You don't want to hurt your animal. So make sure you have it in a proper enclosure. If the enclosure is too small for it, it can get stressed out. If it's too big for it, it can get stressed out. You got to make sure it has the proper substrate. Sometimes animals don't like certain substrates. Sometimes you got to put it on paper. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. But you just got to make sure that you are on top of it and you are okay with your animal. Like this guy right now, he make me feel like he want to strike at me. So I'm going to redirect this energy. And a snake will strike at you. It's their natural defense. You know, they're not used to this being handled. In the wild, they're not being handled. But my animals will get used to it because I handle them a lot. So, and no matter how much you handle them, there's still that chance that they will strike at you. But these are all the things that come with ball pythons. They are great animals and they're great pets. But it's all up to you as the individual, how you are handling them and how you're caring for them. That makes the day. So y'all just make sure y'all do a lot of studying on them. Watch the videos, learn from other people's mistakes. And from that point, you just get better every day. You're not gonna know everything, and you may talk to somebody that think they know everything, and even them have their issues. So nobody's perfect. You live and you learn. The best way to learn is from other people's mistakes, not from your own. And don't repeat your mistakes. So, you know, that's all I wanted to tell y'all. And y'all stay strong out there and take care of y'all animals, all right?
It ain't easy chasing our dreams. Some of us get lost in chasing the cream. It ain't easy.